amazing. But
I,
I made a prediction, and you're about to prove me wrong, I'm sure. But I said in all this, I said if Breon doesn't win this weekend, I predict this will be the last time you'll see him in Classic. I think he's going to decide to grow, and we're going to see him as a like 190, 195 pound 212 next year. So am I completely full of shit? Was I way off base?
well, no, you're not. You weren't completely off. You
Mm,
weren't completely off because I was hinting at it that if they don't raise the weight class this year, that I'm probably going to seek other challenges, another challenge in the 212 division. But that's only when I am all the way happy and all the way satisfied with leaving the
gotcha.
division. You know what I mean, and what I've left in the classic division. That would only be the case. And so, and as it stands now, I'm not all the way happy with what I'm leaving in the classic division. The kind of my mark, and I still feel like I have unfinished business in the classic division, especially after that Olympia weekend, getting third place. Not happy with that at all. I think I definitely could be fighting for the title and contending for the title again. Should
So
be.
let's say you win it next year, you get your third title. You could say, well, now I accomplished it. Would you say now I feel satisfied and I can move on to the 212 and a different challenge? Or most people, when they win a division title like that, they just want to keep winning that. Like Flex Lewis wanted to hold on that 212 thing forever and ever,
Yeah,
even though he could have gone open several years before he retired.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you would feel about that if you win next year. What would you do?
Well, like I said, I did a couple of years in classic, only the past couple of years. So that would be just last year, 2019, and this year that I really started to like the looks of all the guys, and the amounts of muscle that we have and that we possess, along with the aesthetics. Um, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, I believe. And then I'm on record in saying that classic is a lot more marketable, and I love the look. I really do love the look still. And you know, when you get the title again, you're right. You just want to continue to kind of
Yeah,
roll on, roll
yeah.
on. I know Chris is feeling that way right now. He's like, man, I want to go. I want to go.
Well, Chris can't move up. If he moved up, he'd have to go open. He'd have to put on 50 pounds of muscle. If the kid's got a kidney disease, it wouldn't end well. He wouldn't. I don't think he wouldn't even attempt it. But
All right.
you would make a great 212. There's no. I don't think anybody would argue that. There's you take the shape and everything, the lines and the detail that you have now, and just fill it out a little bit more. Whew, good
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah.
Let's look at some money here. Let's look at the payouts, shall we? So so
Good.
Chris Bumstead won 30,000. Was that what when you were winning? Was it 30, or did they bump it up a little?
They bumped, man. They bumped it up to 40 last year. They brought it down 10,000.
Oh gee, oh shit. Maybe we shouldn't have said that.
Uh,
Wow. Okay. so okay,
I,
so he got 30 for winning Classic. Uh, Sean Clarita got 50 for winning 212. And just to look at the third place payout, George Peterson, who was Mr. Third Place for 3 years in a row in Classic, he got $10,000 for third place in 212. You got half of that, 5,000.
yeah,
It's and I don't. I hate trying to figure this out because I don't think 212 is twice as popular as Classic or sells twice as many tickets. When I talk to young guys at the gym, come up to me and ask me, they don't ask me too much about the 212 guys. They want to know about you, Bumstead, Terrence. They usually want to know about the younger guys and stuff. But I mean, Classic is definitely where it's at for this next generation coming up. I don't know if
yeah.
they're the ones buying the VIP tickets. That's probably the older guys and girls. But yeah, I don't want to get in the money thing because then I'm going to get people pissed off at me. But it, if you moved
But
up to 212, you'd automatically be making more money from
yeah,
prize money.
it
But
needs to be talked about, Ron. It needs to be talked about, and something should be definitely done about it. But then again, like you said, it could maybe come down to who's paying ticket wise. They might be looking at the logistics, and the numbers as far as that is concerned. And I agree with you. I probably don't think that most of the classic fans, because it's a younger generation, it's a younger
yeah,
fan, are actually paying for the pay-per-view, paying for the tickets.
This is their ticket right there.
Exactly. Exactly. Their
It's
ticket is
all
our
on.
media and our Instagram stories and our YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, it's encouraging to know. I wouldn't say you were giving up. If you had said to me right now, I'm done with classic. I got 2 Olympia titles, but I really feel my full potential lies in the 212. I would have been happy. I would have been happy with whatever. It's your life, it's your career, and you look phenomenal either way. I think once you do eventually go to 212, you're going to be a very, very good 212 pro. But right now you're still two-time Olympia champion. I know you want that title back. Is that the main drive now? Is why you really want to stay in the division?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That and just me. If I actually, like I said, if there wasn't anything left that I can do, as far as development wise, as far as posing wise, as far as preparation wise, um, all of that, then I would probably look to a different challenge, or I would, consider it even stronger. But that's not the case. That's not the case. There's unfinished business, like Phil Heath would say. Um, but and I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to just having all cylinders hit 1,000%. And they weren't this year. They weren't this year. Evident of a third place. But I think if I have all the cylinders hitting, man, with a little bit more development in certain areas, then
Yeah, I'm curious.